Welcome to another Jedi Business video. My name is Chris B. On today's video, I'd like to take a look at Hasbro's Black Series 6-inch Imperial Rocket Trooper, which is based on the Rocket Troopers as seen in the Battlefront 2 video game. Now, this figure costs $24.99 at GameStop, exclusively available through GameStop, and it is currently sold out. So let's take a closer look at what the character looked like in the video game, so you can see how accurately Hasbro was able to capture the character in the sculpt. And you can see here the jetpack on the back with the tubes going into the front of the helmet. We got the classic, Phase 2 Clone Trooper helmet, which looks so cool. It's got the fin going all the way from the front into the back. And it has these classic Stormtrooper elements from the original trilogy, actually, with the thermal detonator on the back of the belt. And yeah, I think this looks really, really good. Alright, so let's take a look at this Black Series Imperial Rocket Trooper. This is what the figure looks like right out of the box. You get the blaster with it and the jetpack. And this figure is based on the one that was released in 2019, the one here in the back. This one was also exclusive to GameStop, and it ended up on deep clearance for $5 back in 2019. So this new version, which now costs $25 and is sold out on GameStop, is essentially the same thing, just a slightly different paint app. The blaster that was included fits well into the hands. You can also put it into the holster that's located on the belt here. Just plug it in, and I think this works really well. The helmet is not removable. There is no head underneath, and the tubes are permanently attached on both sides, but you can unplug them in the back here. Just going to plug this back in. You can do this on both sides, actually. And then the jetpack is also removable from the figure. So if you wanted to take this off, you could do that. So let's just plug everything back in. And then the one thing you probably notice now is that this is a very clean looking figure. There's no dirt on it. There's no wash or no battle markings, none of that. It just basically looks like as if it came straight off of the assembly line, or in the game, if you die and then you respawn, you start out, all brand new again, basically. The arms, you do get a really good bend out of them because they have these two swivel joints, one above and one below the elbows. And I think this works pretty well, especially if you're a fan of posing them in a dynamic pose. For me personally, I'm not too fond of pins that the figures have in the arms and in the legs, but I do like the range of movement you get out of it. And aesthetically, definitely not the most pleasing. And we've seen ball joints in the elbows and in the knees now, which I think look better overall. So when compared to the computer render in the game, I think they pretty much nailed the helmet design. It looks really good. It's pretty much a carbon copy, The sculpt is there and the paint job is there. And yeah. Besides giving it maybe a little dirt or a slight wash at least, I think this is a really nice looking figure. Like I mentioned earlier, it is currently sold out on GameStop.com, but all of their gaming grades figures that sold out came back into stock at a later point again. It's almost like as if they place an order and then they sell through and they see what the interest level is, and then if they have more interest or if the figure sells out fairly quickly, they'll just reorder more. And I think the Battlefront video game series is going to be around for a long time to come. So I'm pretty sure that we'll see a re-release of this figure sometime in the future. So if you missed out on this one, keep an eye out on GameStop and see if you can score it maybe in a month or two. Alright, and that's it for this look at the Imperial Rocket Trooper. I'll give my thumbs up to this guy, even though there's a lot of reuse of older parts. but it is a reuse that makes sense because it is essentially a different looking trooper and it looks just like it did in the game. So again, thumbs up from me. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to dive deeper and even find out more about this figure, check out the database entry on JediBusiness.com. Links are, as always, in the description. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.